Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Wealth is Freedom. Thank you to everyone who have subscribed to my channel so far. I just want to let you know that I see you and I appreciate you and I recognize that you have taken time out of your busy schedule to take the time to view my content and to like and subscribe. For those of you who haven't subscribed yet, please, if you like what you see today, please subscribe, like, leave a comment down below. With that being said, let's get into this video. Today I will be on stuffing my everyday wallet. I am going to be cash stuffing my low priority sinking funds and a few of my cash savings challenges. And the reason why I say cash savings challenges is because some of the saving challenges that I'm doing it digitally. So I transfer that money directly to a high interest savings account. And in another video, I will go over that with you. But for today, it's all about the cash stuffing. On this channel, I like to talk about, at least share like one wealth tip. And today's wealth tip is one that I actually learned vicariously. So let me tell you guys, if you're a homeowner or if you rent, it doesn't matter. You live someplace, you are responsible for paying bills. I am telling you, if you don't have a home emergency savings fund, create one today. Do not let another minute go by and you don't have an emergency fund dedicated just to your home for, in the event that something should break. That's like really expensive. So today I'm talking to my sister. She was at the gym. She got a phone call from my nephew. The boiler broke. She rushed home and part of her basement was flooded. That boiler is, I don't know, 15 years old, she said, maybe a little bit older than that, or maybe a little bit younger. I don't remember how old it is, but that's going to be a very expensive replacement. So imagine if you're in that, if something like that happened to you and you don't have that money put aside, you're going to have to end up putting it on a credit card, or you're going to have to end up pulling it from your emergency fund, which is what the emergency fund is for, right? Or putting yourself in some kind of debt. Wouldn't it be nice? We create sinking funds for expected future expenses. So that way we can stay debt free, right? We can manage our money well. So wouldn't it be nice that, God forbid, you had something expensive broke in the home, you didn't have to worry about it. You could just go and be like, cha-ching ching, that money is there, that's dedicated to that repair or that replacement. Thank God, I have to say that my sister was very prepared to replace this. So that's what happened when you plan well and you prepare for the future. So in my case, I have currently a home project fund and a furniture fund. But I don't have a home emergency fund. I never really thought about it until today. So let me tell you, your girl went on to Capital One and I created a bucket called Home Emergency Fund. And I have started I made one tiny deposit. My plan is to contribute to it, consistently until it gets to a certain amount. I don't even know what that number is going to look like yet, but I'm hoping that it will get to a number that will make me feel comfortable. And God forbid, because you're gonna have to spend. Things around the home will break, that I will be prepared. So that was long-winded. Forgive me for that. Let's get into this video. I don't want it to be too long. All right, like I said, I'm gonna start by unstuffing my wallet. Okay, let's see how I did with spending. Oh, you know what, guys? What am I doing? What am I doing? First of all, let's get the money. Let's get the money. It would help to get the money, right? And I don't know how much money I'm cash stuffing today, to be honest. I started working it out, and then somewhere along the line, I made changes and didn't do the math. So we are gonna find out together. So let's see. Let me separate it first of all. And then once I separate it, then we can count. Valentine's Day is coming up. Comment down below and let me know, please, do you have a home emergency fund? Is it, is it like what I have had prior to today, where it was like broken down into specific things to address, like furniture, or that's not an emergency, but like, home project or whatever? Or, do you have one? What does it look like? What is it called? And if you don't, do you think it's important to have one? Let me know. I'm just separating this, guys, and then we are going to count it together. It's all mixed up, the fives, the ones, everything. So, yeah. So, yeah, I was saying Valentine's Day is coming up, and I am not prepared. And I have to say, I think this is going to be like the first year that I'm just like, I don't know, I'm just like, I'm so over it. Love my husband, but I don't know. It's probably not good that you get complacent. I can't speak today. I'm sorry. All right, so let's count, okay? Let's get my calculator ready. And actually, let's take the money out. And then we're going to count it. What am I doing? Oh, what am I doing? It's not that hard, Keisha. It's not that hard. So we have 50. We have 20, 40, 60, 80. So 80. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20. So 120. We have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. 90. And this 5 is stuck. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sorry, guys. I hope I'm not talking too soft. My husband and my daughter are sleeping. I'm trying not to wake them up. So we have $451 that we are going to be cash stuffing into a few of my savings challenges and my low priority sinking funds today. I have to tell you, I think I might have taken out more money than I need. I do have a little cheat sheet to the side. Whatever is left over is going back into the bank, because I think I took out a little bit more, but we'll see. All right, let's get started. So allowance is $20. I gave myself $20 a week. I gave myself $20 last week, and I tried really hard not to spend it, and I did not. Yay. I did spend, though, not from here. I did kind of like took some change from my husband, and I did get something from Panera. I didn't have to break this. So what I do, for those of you who are new to my channel, what I do is I give myself $20 a week, and whatever is left over from allowance, which is the same thing as personal spending, whatever is left over, it goes into, let me just move it to here, into my jar. And this jar is not partial, it takes all bills, okay? This is whatever is left over from my personal spending allowance I give myself for the week. And in December, I will count this up and we'll see how much we have. And so, all right, so that's didn't spend. Gas is empty as usual. I never have anything leave over in gas. Okay, so grocery, we actually use like a card if we go like not a card if we go grocery shopping, but we had already picked up grocery, and so I don't put the full grocery amount here. What I put in here is like if we run out of something and I'm on my way from work, or we have to, you know what I mean, like we're out and about and then we need to pick up like milk, like today, prime example, my daughter needed milk, we had to pick up milk for her, like stuff like that, like the little grocery pickups, little items that we need. That's what I put in here. So I did not spend anything from here. So last week I put in 20, we still have 20, and I am going to leave that 20 because y'all know I'm rolling over the 20. That food is so expensive these days that I'm keeping that 20. Household, did not spend anything out of it. Put in 15 last week, I still have 15. I'm putting that right back because I like to build up. I slowly add to it and build it up because, you know, things are so expensive. Inflation is real. Eat out, I put in 20. I still have 20. I did eat out this week, but I kind of like, you know, my husband had some cash. He likes to keep like cash in his car, 5s and 10s and stuff. So I was like, you know what, babe, I'm taking those. So I did, and I held on to the $20 eat out because, you know, so that's still there. I'm rolling that over. Again, food's expensive. Life is expensive. Okay, so here where it gets a little bit different. So I also have a rollover binder, and I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to be stuffing that on Instagram. I'm going to unstuff it with you guys. This is my rollover binder, and I break it up by the different months of the year. And I'm going to explain that, but I'm going to be unstuffing it today right now, but I'm going to stuff it on Instagram. So I take whatever is left over in miscellaneous, blessings, car wash. Yeah. Miscellaneous, blessings, and car wash. Whatever I have left over from those 3 envelopes, because I don't stuff that with a lot of money. It's 5s and 10s. Goes into my rollover binder. And I know I could easily just put it all in the same place, but you know what? My jar is cute and I wanted to find a use for it, so I did. And I like the breaking up by the month rollover system. So anyways, so I have $10 left in miscellaneous, so that's gonna go there to go into my rollover binder. $5 left in blessing, that's gonna go there. And I have $5 left in car wash. That is going to, so that's $20. That's going to go into my rollover binder under the month of February. I'm going to put that to the side. I have a envelope in here for my daughter, and we used all of her money today because she went to Walmart and she wanted some toys from Walmart. So that Encanto doll, because Bruna is out, so she was like super excited. So she got Bruna and Dolores, so from Encanto. So that's spent. Beauty, girl, let me tell you, I never have anything left in here because it goes every week. And then this is my back to bank envelope, and I have some change. I have some money in here to go. And then here I have my coins, and what I do is I'm gonna take them out. Let's move this to the side. I put my quarters in this lovely jar right here. When this is filled, I take it to the bank, and I decide, you know, what sinking fund or category where that money is going to go, but I take it to the bank. And then everything else I keep back in my phone purse because I use it. So if I go to the store and something's like $1.15, you know, I grab for my 15 cents. And here I have my receipts. Guys, if I'm going to link my Fetch Rewards code at the bottom. Fetch Rewards, it's a system where you can scan your receipts and you can receive points, and you can redeem those points for gift cards. So if you use my code below and you scan your first receipt, I think you get 2,000 points and I get 2,000 points. Sometimes they run promotions where they will increase the amount of points that each of us will get, but any gift card you can think about, it's they have available. So you know, you can always save those points up, and then you can use those gift cards to redeem anything you want. Amazon, Visa, MasterCard, Target, wherever, you name it, they have a gift card for it. So it's a good way to help save for Christmas too. I know people who like redeem those gift cards and use it around Christmas time and help buy gifts. So I will link my code down below, guys. Okay, so let's start with my wallet. Let's go back here. And for allowance, spending the same, I'm putting 20. And then for gas, it's gonna get $60 for gas. Grocery, I'm gonna add 10. I still like one of those junky 10s. So I'm gonna add 10. So now grocery has 10, 25, 30. And let's say household is gonna get 5. So now household has 10, 15, and 20. Okay, eat out is going to get 20. So now eat out has 20, 35, 40. Miscellaneous is gonna get its usual 10. I try really hard not to spend this, but some days, you know. Lessons is gonna get its usual 5. I usually give this to like if I'm at mostly, to be honest, it's if I'm at like a red light and I see somebody who's homeless that's asking for change, I usually pull from this envelope. Or if I'm feeling really generous and I'm in the drive-thru getting coffee, you know, I can pay for somebody's coffee, stuff like that. What this I this is car wash. It's gonna get its usual 5. This is like to vacuum my car, but it's too cold outside. I haven't done it in a while. And my daughter is gonna get 5. And this is if we're out and about and there's like little items, you know, she wants doll store, whatever, I get from here. And beauty, so that was that 50 was for. You know what? Let me take, beauty's gonna get 50. Let me take the 50 from gas, and I'm gonna put it in beauty. And let me grab the 2 20s and the 10 and put it back into, because I like my gas broken up anyways, so. Alrighty, so my wallet is stuffed and ready to go. Mwah. All right, let's put you to the side. All right, so let's do my low priority sinking funds. I need a Sharpie for this thing. I didn't grab a Sharpie. Let me see if I have one down here. I thought I was prepared. I guess I'm not. Oh, here it is. Okay. So I made some changes. For those of you who saw my last video, I made a little bit of change. I'm probably still going to be making changes because I'm still trying to figure out the categories that I want in my low priority. And for me, the low priority sinking funds are the ones that, you know, like I'm using cash mostly. Like I'm grabbing for cash. You know what I mean? That's low priority for me. The things that I'm spending, that's easier for me to spend using cash. And then I keep my high priority sinking funds into a bucket. So the high yield savings account. So Capital One I love because you can create buckets, and I like Wealth Front. So my buckets in Wealth Front, buckets in Capital One. And if you guys don't know, the interest rate and savings have gone up. So it's a win-win for me because my high priority sinking funds are the ones that I'm not grabbing from often. You know, they're my car maintenance, my now my home emergency fund. They are my emergency savings account. Um Gosh, why am I drawing a blank? Like those things that happen once in a while. So those I keep in buckets. And then my low priority is stuff where I'm very cashy and I'm in and out of it. So I'm still trying to figure out this. I feel like every week I make a change, but it's okay. I'll get it right one day. So starting off, I have my penny savings challenge, and when you complete this, you're supposed to get $670, but I have not been like putting the coins in here. I round up to the nearest dollar. So it starts off by 1 penny, I put $1. 2 penny, I put $2. 3 penny, I put $3. 4 penny, I put $4, and so on and so forth. And so I know I'm gonna have a lot more than $670 when this is done. How much it's gonna be, I don't know. You and I will find out together. Once this is done, once this challenge is complete, I'm going to take all the money from here and I'm going to stuff my low priority sinking funds because they don't get a lot of love. You know, they don't get a lot of love. But so right now, let's see how much we have in here. This tracker says $125. Let's see, we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95, 105, 110, 115, 120, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is correct. And we are going to add 20 whopping dollars. I don't think I've ever put that much in here. Maybe I have. I don't know. We're going to add 20. So now we should have 145. So we're going to, so today is 11. Deposit. I don't know, maybe it's a 10th. I don't know. 20, and then so we have 145, and then I'm gonna mark off. So you see, I have, I don't know if you can see it. So I have like 64 cents, 65 cents, 66 cents, 70, and so forth. So I'm doing each like $1, and I need a thicker. One second, guys. I need a thicker Sharpie. Okay, all right. So I'm going to count off 20 slots, right? Because each I'm rounding up to $1. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So, in the under the $1 mark, I have 93 cents, 94 cents, 95, 96, 97, 98, and 99 cents left. And then after that, I go into the $1 and change. So we'll see. Let's put this money back where it belongs. So we have $145 in our penny savings challenge. And then so I'm doing 2 challenge, and then the other one is a for Apple. My laptop is showing signs that it's, you know, it's gonna be probably gonna need to be replaced in the near future. And so like a true person who is mindful, or have control over their finances. I'm planning for the future. So I am doing the savings challenge by, this is from Kara Cash Budgets. Oh, and the penny savings challenge is from Rainbow Budgets, and I've had that for a while. Both of them on Etsy. So in here, so there's different apples, right? So I have in the challenge so far 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. 120. And I'm going to put $20 into this challenge. And we are going to mark off one apple. That's 20. And I did the math, guys, and if I stuff this every single week, because I do a cash stuffing every week, at the end of it, this challenge is $2,000. And I figure that should be more than enough, I hope, to get me a decent laptop from Apple. If you guys think that I am delusional and I'm probably going to need more money, please let me know. I haven't bought a laptop in a long time. In years, many years. I have no idea what they cost right now, but I haven't really been looking yet because I'm not ready financially and my laptop is still functioning, so we'll see. Alrighty, guys, I'm sorry, but I'm going to try to update the trackers in this video. I'm going to move this to the side. Alright, so Nurse Gear is going to get $5, and I tend to just put $5 each into these categories. It had 5 before, now it has 10. And I'm just going to put, so Nurse Gear. I'm saying today's the 11th. If it's not, I don't know. Oh well. So I'm just going to say 10, balance 10. I ordered savings challenge. And something else from Etsy. I can't wait for that to come. Teacher's Day. I'm gonna put 5. Everything in here is getting 5. So you know, this is what I'm saying. Like, these are a sinking fund. So it has 10, 15, 20, 25 now. Savings, you know, a sinking fund is 210. So we have 25. Is where you're preparing your little savings categories, where you're prepared for the things that you know you're gonna spend on. And let me tell you, I have a 4-year-old, and there's always this birthday party for this kid. You know, it's Teacher's Days, it's this at school, all this little stuff, and you find yourself like having to grab $20 here, $25 here, whatever. It all adds up. And if you don't plan for it, you know, you could, yeah, you gotta plan for these things. This is my daughter's allowance envelope. I haven't given her allowance in a long time. I'm just like building in here. She's 4. I used to like hand it to her and do this whole budgeting thing with her, but I've kind of like slack off. Now I'm just building this envelope. So it has, and these trackers are not updated, so I'm gonna do them right now. Tracker says 10, but she actually has 20 in here. I'm gonna add 5, so that's gonna be 25. Yeah, so I figure I would just keep adding to her allowance envelope until the time comes when I want to start giving her an allowance, or what I'm going to do with it. I don't know. Massage therapy has 10, and I'm going to add 5. I used to go and get massage done, and I haven't done that in a long time. And I could just feel like the muscles in my neck and my shoulders are so tight. And so now we have 15. So that's long overdue. Gotta get that done. Posting has 5. I'm gonna add 5. And this is if I, you know, we have, you know, Thanksgiving dinner, Christmas, whatever. You know, family over, whatever it is, you're hosting. We don't host a lot, to be honest, but so we're gonna say 10. But I want to be prepared for the end of this year. I really do. I want to be prepared because, you know, especially for like the big holidays like Christmas, Thanksgiving. I don't know. Car registration has 10. I'm gonna add 5. And I don't need, I just registered my car in January, and I live in Massachusetts, and it's registration is every 2 years. You can do 2 or 4 years, or 1 or 2 year. Mine was 2 year, so I'm good for the next 2 years. I'm just slowly putting in this. I'm gonna cap it. I don't know at what, but I don't know what number, but I figured I will just save this up and leave it sitting, and then I probably will move it over into like a high interest savings account, but we'll see. So in car registration, we now have 15. Please, guys, just let me know, how do you, how do you do with your sinking funds? What's your approach? Unexpected bill. And let me tell you, you gotta save for the unexpected bill, because every now and again, something that you did not plan for will just pop in. I'm gonna add 5. Almost forgot. So now we have 15. Will pop in. A bill, you already did your budget, didn't think about it, didn't expect it, a bill pops up, It's good to be prepared for those things. Excise tax is, I don't know, I haven't received anything, but usually it's around this time of year. 10. I don't have a tracker in, so I'm just going to throw the 10 in. I need trackers, and then I'll update it once I get trackers. Excess tax now have 10. Okay, here's this fun thing, guys. Car loan, I'm going to add 5. And no, my car loan is not $5. So now car loan has 10. I don't have a tracker, I'll update it. So I have 1 more payment left on my car. I already made my February payment. I have 1 more payment, and that's going to be due in March. After I pay that, I'm going to have a fraction of a payment left. So I don't know, depending on what my income looks like, I may or may not be able to, I'm hoping that I'll be able to just, it's a tiny fraction left, then be able to like figure it out and just add that to the March payment, and that'd be completely done in March. But sometimes life be lifing. You plan for something, you just can't. It just don't happen. So I don't know what's going to happen, but if I'm only able to make my payment in March, I'm going to have like a fraction left. I probably pay that maybe the end of the March, because my payment's due on the 6th of the month. Or I paid in April. But after that, I'm going to keep in my car loan envelope. And I'm going to put $5 in there every week. Because, my car is very decent. And knock on wood, hopefully I'll have it for a really, really, really long time to come. But I figure, if I keep adding $5 to my car loan payment, that when the day comes and I need to get a car loan, that I will be way ahead on like payments, and I have a sinking fund actually in my high yield savings account, and it's for a new car, like a future new car, and I don't add a lot to it. I put like a little bit, so that would go towards like a down payment, but this is like for a future car payment. So can you imagine, like, I don't know, like 5 years from now or whatever, and I have to get a new car? Can you imagine how much money will be in this envelope? I'll probably be over a year or so ahead on my payment. So it's all about planning for the future, guys. Planner, nothing in there. I'm going to add 5 because, I am addicted to planner stuff. And this way, if I budget and save for it, then I can spend guilt-free, and I can also spend without breaking my budget. Home project, $5. So like little stuff, I'll put a tracker in once I get some. Home decor, I'm adding 5. There's no tracker, so I'm not updating that. Taxes, I'm adding 5. There's no tracker. This is for like when you go to file your taxes and you have to pay that fee. So I'm preparing for 2024, for next year when I have to pay. So I'm adding 5. Doctorate, I'm going to add 5. I plan to start a doctoral program in 2024. So This envelope is not for tuition. It's just for like little expenses that will come up when you're in school. You know, late night snack, textbooks, God knows, all the little stuff. So that's for 2024, has $5. Gifts is gonna get 5. I'm sorry, gifts is gonna get 10. All right. Emergency cash is exactly what it is. It's emergency cash. So, you know, this is the money I would touch. It's for small emergencies. And this is the money I would grab for first, you know, before I have to like touch my bank account. So it has 30. I'm going to add 5, making it 35. And I need to like keep my trackers updated. So small emergencies. Health has nothing. I'm going to add 5. Summer vacation. It's not like for, you know, it's for like during the summer, you find yourself spending so much money. You're out and about. You gotta take the kid here to the park to get ice cream, all those little stuff, and you do all, to the beach. You just find yourself like spending. You know, it's nice, it's beautiful, it's warm out, and you just want to spend. So I am trying to be prepared for this summer, for those little, you know, spend days. So it has 25. I'm going to add 5. So now it has 30. Now it has 30. I really need to stay on these trackers. My daughter's birthday, there's no tracker in there. I gotta get one. It has 10. Adding 5. It's not. That's not until July. My birthday, I'm gonna add 5. There's no tracker, so now it only has 5. My husband's birthday, I'm gonna add 5. There's no tracker. Night out has a tracker, but nothing in there. I'm just gonna add 5. This is if I ever wanna, you know, go for dinner with a girlfriend or something, or even with my husband. No, that's date night. If I hang out outside of my husband, so night out. Now has 5. I really need to get some trackers. I had taken this envelope out, house cash, and I ended up putting it back because I was trying to like, what's the difference between house cash and emergency cash? And I figured emergency cash would be like a true small emergency that is a need, and then house cash would be me being here. My husband's like, hey, I guess that would be eat out, but it would be kind of like a miscellaneous category, you know what I mean? If we're gonna order pizza for dinner, whatever it is, like those unexpected small wants. So kind of like my miscellaneous. So I'm adding 5. And then Canada trips, I'm adding 5. There's no tracker. And we sometimes will drive over to Canada to visit family and friends. And yeah, I like to spend. So preparing for that. So I'm done with the low priority binder. So let's get moving. All right, so I'm going to be putting $15 into the monthly savings challenge. The binder and the envelopes, the monthly envelopes, are from my Etsy store. I'm going to link that down below. And the trackers are from Jordan Budgets. Oops, sorry. So I'm going to be putting 50 each. Oh, sorry, guys. So it has, so I'm still on January. So behind. And the little snowman, each of them equals 5. And I'm doing $15, so that's 3 snowmen. Every time I color this, I find myself saying the same thing, that this is budgeting is or should be a lifestyle, right? And I feel like we're most successful when we make it a lifestyle. It becomes a habit, something that we find ourselves doing without thinking about it. We want to create healthy habits, not just budgeting, but like just the way we manage our money. Good, good, wise money management. I have no idea if I went to 2 or 3. Let's count. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. So let me see if maybe 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Perfect. And so that's what I am striving for in 2023. I am trying to create habits. Habits are very hard to break, and they're very hard to create, to start new habits. And so consistency and good habits. So my goal is to finish. That's all I want to do. I just want to finish. I don't want to quit along the way like I've done in the past. So even though it's January, I'm still working on it. It's February. My goal is to finish. All right, so that's done. And then I am going to do my monthly savings challenge. This is a challenge that I created. It's not in my Etsy store yet, but I'm working on adding it to the shop. So I'm going to do number 7. Let's use one of my good 5. Number 7, 6, 5, 6, 7. And I'm going to do number 8. Number 7 and number 8. This is a 52 weeks savings challenge. And so that is done. And last but not least, actually no, I have one more after that, is my 100 envelope challenge. And this, I'm going to do number 22. So we have 21 and 20. Wow, these ones are so crisp. 22. And then 22. So let's see. And 21, 22. Oh, tracker. Gotta color my tracker. If you guys can see that. And then so number 22. And then, so that's done. Then I am going to do build a buffer challenge. Let's build a buffer challenge. At the end of this challenge, you should have a buffer of $500. So I am going to be adding 5. So we're adding 5. So now we have 10. And then this is a house deposit challenge. I'm a homeowner, but at some point in time, I would love to move and own something else, but I don't have a date in mind. I don't have a plan in mind. I'm just saving, okay? Just saving to be saving. I'm adding 10. And this challenge, like when you complete each tracker, it's 1,000, and then you can keep track of how many thousands you have completed. You can go up to 10,000 on here, and they're all just $10 a piece. I'm just gonna do, oh, it's gonna be 20, and then we have one more, and then we're done. And then finally is the Roth. So I contribute monthly to my Roth IRA, and then I just no, actually I'm lying. We're not doing this today because this is electronically and it goes directly to my Roth IRA. Sorry guys. So that is all the challenge that we have. That's all we have today for this video. Thank you guys. For those of you who stayed until the end, super appreciated. If you could just leave me an emoji down into the end, a thumbs up. Let me know that you watched this video all the way to the end. Thank you, and please, I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel. And I look forward to doing another video next Friday. Thank you. Bye.